Hello folks, my name is Tim. Thank you for joining me once again at Urban Rider. We have a shirt with me in the studio from the British manufacturer Knox. They are based up in the Lake District and they have given us the Knox Honister, as you can see here. This is part of a wider collection, their seasonless collection. The idea being that they have a layering system, meaning depending on what you couple this with, it will suit you in any season. That also helps them remain somewhat timeless because you can put anything you want to over the top. If you're familiar with the name Knox, it's probably because of their very popular Urbane Pro riding shirt, which is very popular. It speaks for itself. It sells very, very well. It's one of our best sellers, in fact, here at Urban Rider, and it's just a really versatile, functional, useful thing to have in your kit. Their new range arrives with us in 2022 and there are a lot of things to go through, so expect some more videos from us with other items from Knox within this collection. They've made it very simple when it comes to the jackets. They've built upon the success of the Urbane Pro. They have tweaked the design somewhat and given us a variety of different options in different safety classes. The CE certification, or at least the ones you want to pay attention to, are either A, AA or AAA. There are more, but those are the ones you'll most frequently come across. A being the lightest and AAA offering the most protection, which is where we come to the Honister, because this is CE approved at AAA, making it the most protective riding shirt on the market at the moment and something definitely to get excited for. Knox will tell you though, and they are right to do so, that you might not necessarily need the highest rated or safest of those items. It really does depend on the kind of riding that you're doing. You'll want to tailor it somewhat to your riding conditions. If you do lower speed stuff and you want to prioritize comfort, breathability, and impact protection, maybe you will want to go for something like the Action Pro. Certainly for a lot of commuters out there, including myself, it is going to be enough. If you do a bit more touring, higher speed stuff, maybe you'll want to look at the Urbane Pro. But if you do want the highest level of protection, then obviously we have the Honister. The idea with this collection is that you have a layering system, as I mentioned, so you will start with things like your warmer base layers before moving on to what we have here in an armoured layer, which is the most important part. And the reason that's a benefit actually is that you can wear this a little bit snugger to your frame than you might a general jacket, because it is an armoured undershirt, which means that the abrasion resistance and the armour stays exactly where it needs to be against your body, obviously making it safer. And then for your wind protection and to keep you warm, you will go with an overlayer, something like their Dual Pro, which has been specifically designed to have a little bit extra room, obviously, so it can move over the top of this without any kind of restriction. That's the concept out of the way, but what about the functionality of this? So to start with, the Honister comes in at £379.99. You can get it in either a male version or a female version. As I mentioned, it is CE AAA approved. They have a host of new elements to it, starting with the abrasion resistant materials, obviously. So on this, you have a mix between polyamide, which is flexible, it has a four-way stretch to it, and it offers the highest resistance to abrasion of all textile raw materials, even when wet. That is mixed with an improved version of Knox mesh to allow some airflow through. You can see the venting on the front there, obviously, but it is now tougher. You will also notice a few zips across this. One of the nice things they've considered is that they've got rubber across the bottom of it there where it will interact with your bike. You may well be wearing this by itself, and obviously you don't want the zip to scratch your paintwork. You have two pockets around your waist, one at the base of your back, which is actually quite large, but it offers a bit of variety for storage. And you have loops around your wrist to loop over your thumb and keep the sleeves in place. One of the other key improvements comes by way of their armour, which was already great, but they have tweaked and improved it in certain aspects. The reason we like it so much is that against its competitors, it performs better across a wider range of temperatures. Temperatures can affect the performance of armour and the comfort, and definitely from our experience, we find this more comfortable across a wider range of temperatures. It remains flexible longer. You get Knox's new Microlock Compact Level 2 armour in your elbows and your shoulders, and you get Level 2 protection in your back as well. Now, Knox have never been known to skimp when it comes to back protection, but you will find their thickest and safest version in this. It's what they call their full back protector. In contrast to the much lighter Action Pro shirt, which uses their central back protector, which has the same level of thickness in the middle, but is slightly thinner in the outer sections. Obviously, you get the most protection with the Honister. You have also got the option of sticking in chest armour if you need. So if you want the highest rated option from this collection, then do check out the Honister. The links will be in the description. But as I mentioned before, it might not suit everyone. Really have a think about your riding requirements, where you typically ride, and find the one that is tailor-made and suits you best. We are confident you'll find something within this collection that works for you. You'll also find our size guide on the website for reference. This is a sample, but it's a medium. I'm a 38-inch chest, and this does fit me pretty well. Generally, I will wear a medium, so this is an accurate size, at least on the sample. We will update the website as we go, though. Let us know what you think of this. Let us know what you think of this layering system from Knox. Drop your questions and comments down below. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. Thank you.